Welcome to all viewers. I'm Atul and we are playing Civilization 7, a new series. This will be series 5 on Deity difficulty, and I'm planning this series as an over-explained series where I will try to explain my decisions as we go along, and hopefully then we can try to develop kind of a guide of how to play maybe the early game especially, and we will see how that goes. And also a new version of a new update has been launched 1.1.0, and although I don't have the DLC still, I am expecting some changes, so we will learn as we play the game along. So let's go. New game. I think I will play without any memento to have it as normal as possible. Right? So we will continue from here. Definitely this, the Antiquity age, leader, age and civilization. What do we want? Deity game, online speed, continents plus I think would be fine, small is fine, advanced options. I will even enable the crises to see how that goes. Since I'm kind of doing this as an over-explained series, we will save the config for game 5. Yep. And let's go into the game already. Right, everything looks fine, so let's go.
They will come from every corner of the world to pledge their strength and march under the same banner. The might and glory of Persia embodied.
I had played the last game as Persia too, but hopefully this will not be too bad. They do have a unique infantry unit, Immortal, which heals 15 HP after defeating an unit, and a unique army commander, which starts with initiative, which I really like. Other than that, they seem to be pretty normal, have no benefits at all, so let's go. Yep. Okay. So this is our start. Let me just make a save before we continue from here. Game 5.0. Save up. Yep. So how should we first look at and analyze the starting location? And I think the best thing to do is to first go to the settler lands and see what places have this light blue color, which means that it is fresh water. And I even have the secretaries enabled, mod enabled. Let me show the options. Do we have the game options somewhere? Uh, okay, I cannot show what different settings do we have, but yeah, it only shows a downloadable content. But I do have the secretaries UI mod as well as another UI mod that allows us to see the tile yields as well as the improvements that can be all done. I definitely recommend playing with these mods. But now that we look at it, okay, so first of all, we should look how far we can go. So we can move all that to that far extent, although that will end our movement. So we definitely want to settle on turn 1. And the point is, where should we be settling that we get the best kind of yields? I would say the game generally starts you in one of the better locations, so I think that is perfectly fine. In fact, if we look at it, we are starting where we can build quarters all around us, and I think that is a very good thing to start off with a capital. Since our capital starts off with a palace, and that will mean that we can build quarters around and gain more culture and science from it. So without further ado, I think the best thing to do is to just really start. Yep, Barca. We are also starting off as Napoleon Emperor, so we have our certain abilities. Yeah, gain a unique sanction continental system that reduces trade route of limit of target leader to all other leaders, but that causes a massive relationship penalty. And plus 8 gold per age for every you're unfriendly or hostile with. I don't think I will be doing this at all. I want to be friendly as much as possible. But okay, so we technically have 0 benefits, zero mementos, zero any good things. I think that makes sense. So I would suggest really going off with 2 scouts early on. So let's go. Turn 1 has ended. And we can also search for discoveries. We already see that we have a discoveries all around. These are basically runes or goody hearts from civilization 5 or 6 if you are familiar with those. So we will definitely get those. Yep. However, another thing is that if you get this goody hut, then your turn ends. So what I would really suggest is that if you can get there at the end of your movement, definitely enable that. And what we can do right now is search. So what this does is it increases sight range for by +1 for 1 turn, but it reveals all discoveries within twice its range. And let's see, do we have any other discoveries? You see, we revealed another discovery here. That is very important. And we also revealed some resources. Oh, this would have been such a good tile had we been able to put for adjacency. But we have some good adjacency tiles here too. Although this is a rough tile, so maybe not the best, but still, we will see. I will build up another scout. We will take 3 turns and then we can choose our first technology as well as our first civic. The first civic is always chiefdom without any choices, so that is good. And here we can choose what best to do. Right, we have sailing, which allows us to build a fishing quay building which is an ageless building, as well as get galleys and allows us to embark. This can be decent if you are starting off at the coast and if you are trying to build settlements on the coast. But I would really suggest is to try to go for one of the 2 production buildings, either the brickyard if you have a lot of mines, clay pits, and quarries, or saw pits if you have a lot of woodcutter. And if you see our initial land, I do have some woodland, but I also have a lot of quarry tiles, right? If you look here, right, this is a mine. This will be improved with a mine. This will be improved with a mine. This will be a mine. This will be a quarry. This will be a mine. So we have so many mines all around. And in that aspect, I think the brickyard makes the most sense here. So we will just start with pottery. That will also allow us to get writing if we want to do so early. But let us go for pottery. Yep. Let me just check that no part of the video is getting cut. No, nothing. So let's go. Yep. With all of the goody huts, either called ruin or other kind of things, right? This is a wreckage. This is a ruin. There might be some other too. We get an event choice. Yep. So we have now an event choice, right? You can read it if you want, where the choice is between either 22 culture and gold. Early on, I'd say the best ones are culture, science, or influence, whichever you can get early on. So I will take the culture. Right? And the reason is because once we get the chiefdom, we can get more culture on the palace, as well as we can start going towards mysticism for our pantheon, which I think is very important. And it will also unlock our unique pantheons too. So, yep, let's see. Where should we be going? Right, early on, we can go towards here with the woodland, or we can get all these rough tiles. Once we complete the brickyard, I definitely think that is what I would like to do. We also have some mines possible here. So we are actually having a very productive start. And since we will be building up the brickyard as soon as possible, which produces one production on clay pit, mines, and quarries, therefore I want to have as many mines and quarries before done as possible. So I think even though this only has 1 food and 1 happiness, but not 1 production, this one would be the early best tile, but the farms are not really that strong, while this one will also get the 1 production very quickly. So I will actually get this mine improvement. And whenever we improve any kind of this kind, any basic improvement, that is a rural tile, and it automatically like culture bombs all the tiles around it within the 3 tile ring. So let's do it. Yep. So, and the yield has been added to our capital, so which is very good. Then I think I will definitely start here. This tile, It can be used for an adjacency tile. And the another tip is when we start unlocking buildings, then we will discuss where to put some of the buildings. So we will see. Yep. Okay. Now we can move on the river, and moving on the river always takes all of our movement. So I think I want to do that. Yep. In hopes that maybe I will move here and then I can uncover all the tiles all around. Hopefully this area is free to settle for us. Okay. Okay. Here we already see that this is also a cliff. If we see here this rugged edge of there, that means we actually cannot go along this line straight unless we have some kind of promotion. So we will actually follow this path. That is so good. This place is so good for putting up some wonders as well as district, right? There are no yields all around here. And we have started in desert, which might be useful because we do have, as Persia, we do have Paridezeda or Parideza, which is one culture and one gold, uh, which which is very good to put on such desert tiles. So we will see how it works. Okay. Now we already see that we can get the second mine, and I will definitely get this. And I will quickly go towards the marble as well as towards the iron. Both of them are good. I might go for more culture up early on, and we can choose production. So then the point is we have 1 turn left, right? So what should we be doing with 1 turn? And an easy thing to do at the if you don't want to use your production up for anything, you can easily just shift enter and that will skip the turn. And in fact, it's basically a legally allowed thing because it's even given in here. No, 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 no. Shift keyboard enter, force next turn. Yeah. So you can do that too if you want. For now, I will not do that since that cannot really be done on consoles, I think. So I will start off with 1 warrior, I think, or maybe a third scout. Both of them can be fine. I think a third scout might be fine too. So let us just do it. Okay. I will just search. There is a discovery there. So we can go there with our scout. That would be so good. And with this scout, we can start searching off on the south. I think this is the end of this continent, so this will be a very safe location to settle for us. But I definitely want to forward settle something all around here. So let's see.
All are made of clay.
Yep, now we have unlocked the pottery tech, which gives us +1 food on plantation, +1 production on clay pits, as well as a base yield of brickyard, a base building, which gives +1 production on clay pit mines and quarries, and it's an ageless building. So early on, quite a lot of the buildings are ageless, the first buildings that we unlock, but later buildings like library, monument, whatever buildings that we will unlock from the civic or the culture tree, those buildings actually can be replaced over the ages, but the ageless buildings cannot be. So it's a good idea to place them in a good place. And where do we want to put this brickyard, right? I think I would like to expand up in this direction. Let's have something here. Maybe a wonder up on the third ring. Maybe some wonder that we will try to build. So let me get here woodcutter. Wood saw pits are also very good, but we can place up some of the replace some of them. So let me just go for brickyard. Do we want a third scout early on? I think that is fine. And the civic tree has also been unlocked. So now we have unlocked the Persian civics if we want to go for it. So we can go along here and unlock some of starting here. However, I think I will wait for this. Right, I mean, we do have some settlement unlocks, but that is not needed to do early on. Early on, I think the best one is really mysticism, which allows us to unlock the altar building as well as gives us a pantheon. So that is what we will do. And here we have, right? Here we can go either for writing in 9 turns library, but we already see that our production is actually very low. So what I would really like to do early on is go for some production and some more culture. And the extra production is here, right? +1 production on minds and queries. So we will just go for masonry. And since the tech cannot be queued, so I will go for animal husbandry and then into masonry. So that is what we will be doing. We can choose a government. So different kind of benefits can be had. Either culture for number of turns, science for number of turns, food for number of turns, or wonder production, infantry unit production, as well as building production. All of these are good. I would say if you're learning the game, this might be one of the best since you can get a lot of extra food early on. I like to take Classical Republic quite a lot because I find that culture is one of the bigger blocks, because bottlenecks in the game. So I will just take more culture, and this unlocks our government. So every time we enter a celebration, we'll be able to unlock one more social policy slot. Early on, I will get for more culture. Although the production and science here is also not bad since that will increase our production even more quickly. But I will go for culture. And here on we can see we have 11 turns until the next celebration, which is fine, not a big issue. Okay, let us move here. And maybe I can search again from this tab. That is fine. Yep. Now soldiers have just been here, their campfires are still warm, so we can take a choice, either happiness towards the next celebration or gold. I think happiness towards our next celebration will be good because it will cut off quite a lot, although gold is also not wrong at all. Here gold might just be a little bit better. I'll still take happiness, right? This will update on the next turn. Once we press next turn, then this will update. You see, now it is 4 turns towards to the next celebration, which is really good. We can definitely go there within one full movement of the scout. Or so I will just start searching, and I think we have not seen this style. So this is how you can kind of early scouting is very important in this game. As important, I would say, as it was in Civilization 5 or 6. Okay. Now the choice is what should we do, and I think I will move on to the river since that will take all our movement always, and then maybe next turn I can scout, and with this unit I can go south, try to see if there is anything interesting. Yep. And we already see that I would be able to move up down there in 1 turn, so I will just move here, see this tile. Okay, there is kind of a mountain 3 tiles far apart. So maybe in the next era we will have some mountain adjacency, but this era we really will not. So I can grow another city or another time. And I definitely would like a little bit more culture, more than a little bit of food. So I will get this tile up there. Although both the choices are fine, but here I hope it will reduce this number of turn a little bit. So let's go here and here. Yeah, we can either take more happiness towards the next celebration or more gold. I will just take that. I think our celebration will unlock very quickly. Oh, we can take a swim if we want, but no, I think, yeah, there is a campfire, there is a wreckage. And since we can move there in any way in 1 turn, so let me see this. Yep, we see our first city-state or free people, whatever you might want, or independent people, whatever you want to call it, and they are. We see this red sign here, and there they are hostile. So these people will be attacking us very quickly. And once if they scout out you, they can send a raiding party very quickly. So it might be a good idea for us to either befriend them or kill them off, which can be done. Since they are a science one, they are very beneficial if we could befriend them. So we will try to do that. Yep, the warrior is already out. That
Up
means
here
we
at the
will be
top,
getting attacked. Oh,
I took up the ruins. Screaming, I took them. From there, I fell back again.
we have now discovered a natural wonder. Kulfos. I peered down, I took up the runes screaming, I took them from there, I fell back again. Havamal. I don't know what this code reference is, but fair enough. Now I see that if I move there, the Kiss Galley is from the city state of J. So that one is also around there. Probably one of the coastal people there. So if I move there, I will definitely get attacked by the galleys. So I will move a little bit far away. Oh, and I would get attacked by this warrior too. Maybe not the safest of idea. Okay, here. I will move here and we can either get a next celebration or we can get production and food to parse out. And I think that would be so essential. That is our discovery choice, but we have also unlocked a celebration. So we can choose a benefit. We can either get wonder production or culture, and culture I think is the best. And since we have unlocked a celebration, therefore we unlock one more social policy. So I will get one more production. I think brickyard will be done very soon. So I will actually get the production and food. Since I think that is essential anyway, 5 turns until the next celebration will end. And then we can see how many turns is there to the next one. So I will get the 5 production. Yep. And here I think I will get on this high ground. We have also discovered another continent. This is very good. Okay. This is a cliff. Oh, what is this? This is such a good blockage for us, right? If we have a city around here, our area from the south is very well defended. So I definitely want to expand around here. But first we have to befriend Sorabol. Hopefully we can do that. Yep. Our scout got attacked. 48 damage. So much damage. But we will try to escape the warrior. And here, since this will take up all of our movement, so I will move a little bit here and then move on to this tile. Let's see. We can either get 15 science and 25 happiness or 22 culture. Both of them are essential. Happiness is a bottleneck early on, and science is a good thing to take. Although, what are we getting if we get this? Right, if we get the science, we are just unlocking animal husbandry. Now, I think this is very important because we are wanting to unlock masonry as soon as possible, not only for the monument but also the mines, production on mines and quarries. So I think this might be the time to actually get the science and happiness, and just get the mysticism next up.
The cage.
Yep, and the science does overflow, so I will get to the masonry. Beeline for that tech. That is good. So now we can either get on this side or go towards this south side. So I will get out here and I will just search. Okay, this might be way too many blockages. I don't know if I can search around there or not. But in one turn I will get the brickyard. Then maybe I can start searching for some slingers. And since we have already 90 influence, we can start befriending. That takes 85 influence. So I will just start doing it. 85 and 85. And this will take 15 turns, but after 8 turns, the independent power will be friendly to us and they will no longer attack us. That will be so essential. So let's hope that can be done.
But it is in this one.
Yep, we have now unlocked mysticism. Let me check. Yep, everything is going fine. So this gives us priesthood. Whenever you see any of this icon, that means you can slot it in the social policy slot. So +2 gold in all settlements is very good. Altar is very, very strong. and we can unlock a pantheon. So, yep, we can start changing policy. Do we want to get the +2 golden settlement? I don't think so. I like the +1 production in science better. We will keep it. Now we can choose another civic. So, what do we want to go for? Oracle, survey, +1 scout movement and sight. It will also unlock a unique army commander. There are quite some good choices. I would say Code of Laws is one of the early better ones because it does give us +2 influence per turn, social policy that we can take. Another good one is getting here for the Colosseum, public life and then entertainment, as well as also Weiyang Palace here, which gives +6 influence. So I think I will go for discipline just to get our free army commander, and we have unlocked a pantheon. So we can already see. Okay, one of the choices, fertility rights, has been taken by one another AI who reached there first, which this is always the first one to go, I think, along with the city patron goddess, which is a very strong one, right? It gives +2 influence when there is very little ways to generate influence in this era. So that is good, but what I really want to do, since I do have a brickyard, right? You can enable eels on like this with Y button or even here. And we already see that we have starting to have production up here. That will be so good. So what I really want is to also improve this clay pit tile, right? And that add production up there. And then we can start things. We can start building quarters up all around. Okay, so what I really think is great are production pantheons, because production is the one limiting factor which allows which can stymie you early game, and the early production is very much needed. So if you cannot get the city pattern goddess or some of these ones which gives quite a lot of culture, then the easiest thing to do is to just take the production one. And this production on clay pit mines and quarries is very strong. This is actually better than the other one because the other one actually only gives +1 gold on camps and woodcutters. So it doesn't allow you to scale production, but gold, which is also very good since gold can be used in any place instead of production, which can only be used in the place you are building it. But that is what we will be doing. I think I will just go for stone circles. That will increase our production up very quickly, right? We are at 11 production. And once we build an altar, we will be increasing production very quickly. So then I can build up an altar in 4 turns after this. Right? It does get some yield from adjacency to wonder. So we can also think of that. Right? This is the second ring. So a third ring to place wonders would be good. So let's say a wonder there, right? 2 wonders there, then quarters up here. That would be so good. Right? We can place up a quarter here, a wonder here, and even a wonder here. And then a quarter here, then wonder here, and then quarter here. So something like that, right? Alternating is very good as a placement of how to place up your territories. So what can we do, right? I mean, we want I definitely want an adjacency quarter up here. Probably a wonder here and here. Probably a wonder here and a here. So I want quarters up this side. Then this might be just the best style for the altar, right? Although there is also an additional thing to consider, that if you, why is this showing 3112, right? And this is showing because of this tile. So whenever you complete a urban quadrant, that is when you place two urban buildings like this on one tile, then it completes a quarter. And if you put a quarter besides your capital palace, then you actually get +1 science and +1 culture on it. That is why instead of 3-2, it's giving us 3-2 and 1 science and 1 culture. And since we are so lacking for science and culture, this might actually be a good place to put it. Yeah, and that will give us 3 production, which is very much needed early on. So let me just put it here. Yep. We are 7 turns to monument. Hopefully we can get there soon. Okay. We are very damaged here. So instead of going for... Oh, that tile I think has been taken now. I will actually heal a little bit. Just so I will heal a little bit so that it doesn't get one shot. And now we can discover with this unit on the bottom side, come around here. Yep. Okay, how many turns would it take you to get there? Also 4 turns. Now I think I want to discover what is down here with this unit. And I will move this unit slowly, one tile at a time, just to make sure that this unit doesn't die. And in 4 turns we would have the altar, and then I think I will look to expand. Since this is turn 11, quite actually late, I would even say that it's high time to expand. Around turn 20 is when you want to expand. And we have a very nice expansion all around here, right? We have a place where we can put something besides a monument. We have 2 resources, 3 resources. We also have silk up here and Kaolin. So Kaolin can come up here in another settlement, but these two, and especially dates and camels, can be very good, right? These are very good early additions. But so is cotton. And this wonder does give us 6 food per age. And it gives +1 culture and production to each adjacent rural tile. That might be so good because there will be some rural tiles that I will be building up here on these two. But that might be decent just to do. We'll see. I first want to discover everything all around. Oh, yeah. Our scout is getting chased. We cannot stay there. Definitely not. No, that is not a discovery. Oh, but this is a discovery, wreckage. You see, sometimes it can be very hard to tell where the discoveries are, and in that case, the search mod is very good. So we will just take that. We can move there. Yep. We can either take 50 damage for 22 signs or 25 happiness. If we take 50 damage, most likely this unit will die. Right, 62. Yeah, I don't want to take that much damage. So I will take the choice of only 25 happiness. And we can grow the city again. And since we are so production starved, I will actually get this tile, right? 1 to 1. Although we can even get this 1 to 1. Right, that is a clay pit. And clay pits will also get improved by the brickyard. So that is perfectly fine with me. That will automatically take up these tiles all around it, so we can expand them to horses if we want. And we will be getting the iron anyway, right? Infantry units gain +1 combat strength is very strong. So let me get first the clip. Yep. 3 turns to altar, and then we will quickly expand. Okay. Although the pathing is showing here, but if we jump into the river, our movement will be taking away. So we will already jump into the river. Let us hope that we can get here quickly. We will see. Okay.
You ask for what reason I stay on the Green Mountain. I smile, but do not answer.
We have another wonder, Zhang Jiaji. This is so strong. Okay. Okay. I definitely want to settle around here, right? Just to get a forward spot here, right? This would be so well defended, right? There is a 1 tile choke point. So if I place anything around here, and we have already taken up 3 tiles, so none of these tiles really can be stolen by another city. We have an easy 3 adjacency to mountains. We have very strong, and this wonder is even better because this gives +2 culture and rough terrain in this settlement. So I definitely want to expand here. In fact, now that we see this, I will even build up the altar slower and I will even build up the settlers. Because I want to expand here as soon as possible. That will be such a big burst of good things for us. Yep, yep, that is so good. Okay, do I risk going this side with 62 health? We could do so, but there is probably an AI around there which has taken. I think this has been taken away, right? Whatever tile was there. So I probably want to just stay here to heal a little bit, right? Maybe to get to like 70 or 80 health, and then we will move up. Okay, that is a very, very long navigable river. And this is, I would suggest, I would say, one of the best additions to this game, right? Navigable rivers in which you can move around. So if you settle up a city around besides a navigable river, or even like here, and you build a fishing quay, you can build boats down the and move around the navigable river with boats. And hopefully, this navigable river, if it connects to the coast, then we can even go to the coast with that. That is perfectly good. Let me move up here. We will move there next turn anyway, so I will just search. Okay, okay, okay. Samarkand can be a problem. And if we settle up anything here, we will be in a big mess with Samarkand. So now all of a sudden this has become a very dangerous place for us. Also for our scout. Okay. I will still try to sneak and take this. Yeah, we can either get 15 culture or 15 food. 15 culture and 25 happiness. And we are 9 turns away from celebration, so that will lower it down very quickly. Yep. So there will definitely be a settlement up on top here, right? This peninsula probably is like here. And I will settle up something here. So I will move with this scout back and try to defend the line. Right? It already refers us good tiles, like let's say this tile right on the choke point, where we can also get the wine if we want, and the incense if we want it. I think that is excellent. Why can we not move around here? Huh? No, I think the pathing of this is very wrong. I think if we take its suggestions, then we can never get there quickly. Just be here safely. With our scout, we will move back. We will try to hope that we don't get killed. Let's take this. 7 food or 37 gold. I think this time around I will take the 37 gold. Simply because I will just purchase a slinger with 60 gold. Yep. And I will also move it down just to try to defend this choke point. We are likely to get attacked here. Since we are so likely to get attacked here I think I might even get killed. So I will actually run to the top. Right? I mean, we have to discover this area anyway, so let us see this way. Oh, wow. This is so troll, right? A place besides navigable rivers and mountains, but it has resource. So we actually cannot build up any districts there. But we can build some rural tiles, so that is not the worst maybe. With this unit also, we will move up there. And this is why gold can be so good, because it is very, very flexible. I have now reached 82, rather more than 80 health. So I will try to discover things all around. Oh, and this is why I didn't want to move here, right? I want to check what is up there. And Jaishi is so hard. Can we actually make friend with you, Jaishi? We can try to. Oh, I think we cannot befriend them until we have met. We have seen their city location, which I guess is understandable. Okay, so let us search up around here. This is such a nice place to move around. I think this would be so good for our second, third locations. So I'll build up this third one too. And we have another camel up there. So this area, this whole area will be ours. I think I would try to befriend Samarkand so that we just don't keep on getting attacked. But we will see how that goes.
Do nothing which is of no use.
Yep, we have now unlocked discipline, which gives us our Hazarapatis, right, which is our unique army commander. We can also build our second Hazarapatis, but it will be quite a heavy production thing. So I will not be doing that here. I will actually be also moving you down. And we have a slinger up here. And the slinger can definitely attack us, but it should not be able to kill us. So I think I will move here. Oh, ho, ho, ho. We actually cannot settle any place around here. Maybe like here. Maybe I will settle a place just around here, just to get this kaolin and ivory. But this place will definitely be a city. Okay, we have another narrative event. Where is this from? Oh, the narrative might be because we have built, or there are narrative events which happen because of some events that have occurred. So we can choose either of that. What choices do we have? 25 happiness or 12 culture? 25 happiness is good. 12 culture is one culture per turn. There are definitely some things that are very good to build. One of the best really wonders is actually Gate of All Nations, because it gives +2 support on all wars, which is so good. And it just must be placed adjacent to a district, which you can do very easily. So I might just do that right after this one. 2 turns. Then I can easily build up this altar here, then another district, and then start building the Gate of All Nations. I think I will do that. So let's see, what will I do? 12 culture. I will just take the 25 happiness. Happiness is very hard to get by. Okay, we can get quests with these items. So any of this exclamation mark will start a quest whether we can. This quest is to meet all leaders. This is to have all commanders, or have 2 commanders. Both of these quests can be done. Since we already have 1 commander, we will have the second one very easily. We will get 25 signs, or otherwise we can get +1 culture in all settlements. And all of these 3 are good. So I will just take the easy one, which is have 2 commanders, and that within some time we will get that as we keep on playing the game. I will not be risking myself going that side. I will need to get a warrior. Okay, we have now met Yekaterina or Catherine. Let's see.
Екатерина Алексеевна, императрица и попечительница искусств. Но вы можете называть меня Софи.
Yes, Sophie, nice. Oh, I accidentally clicked the middle option. I wanted to click the left option. That was just so sad. I even want to reload that turn. But it's still fine. We will likely become friendly. We have shared government, okay? But that was my mistake. We will roll with it. But whenever you meet up, you can give them a friendly meeting so that you get shared, so that you start to have better relationships. Here, I think we will get into better relationships regardless. So I hope that was not a problem. Okay. We have this one here. Let me get south. Yep, that is fine. And with this Hazarapatis, we can also assemble the army. That will get the army inside so that we get here. I will definitely be buying some units up here, and I think it's a good idea to buy a warrior next turn, just so that we can see what is up there. because there are warriors all around here and we cannot defend against them with scouts. So that is what I will be doing. Yep, we can choose another celebration. So 20% culture or more production towards wonders. I don't think so. I will just get the culture. And we can get scout movement and sight or +2 gold on all settlements. I will just get the scout movement and sight. And this is a tent camp. So we can actually get this. So she has a discovery just literally on her doorstep that she did not take. Okay, if that is true, then fine. We are trailing in technology. Yep, we are definitely trailing in technology. There is just no doubt about that. Okay, I will try to sneak away from here. Okay, we have another scientific state. This scout is very likely to be dead now. We will see if we survive this or not. Okay, let's come out here. Yep. Sorebol becomes hostile and sends a raid. Nope, definitely not. I would rather take 15 influence. 15 influence is so good. 15 influence will mean we start off with 90 and then we can start off different endeavors with Yekaterin. We could, I'm hoping that she sends me because she is a cultural as well as a scientific civilization. Right? She's with Rome. But yeah, Yekaterin, her identity is she wants more and more culture and science, right? If you see here, she has an agenda, right? And she always wants more science and culture. So I am hoping that she sends us some endeavors. So that is what we are hoping for. Let us run away with our life here. Let us run away with our life here. Okay. Now we can settle up another territory. Do we want to shore up this territory? Or do we want to try to forward settle her? I think I want to try to forward settle her just to demarcate our territory. So I will move up and we will see how that goes. We have 3 turns to the altar for more production. Then I will likely build up a monument here. Hopefully I will get to there in that many turns. We will see. Let's.
He
Okay.
was the first to construct a wall, 80 miles in length, which was to separate the barbarians from the Romans.
Yep. Oh. Oh, of course, we can only sneak inside, but we cannot. Ah, I forgot that we don't have the embarkation text, so we can just swim in the rivers, but nowhere else. Okay, so I guess our scout is kind of dead. I will just move there and hope that we survive this shot. I don't think so. I don't think we will survive that, but fair enough, we will see. Now that we have gotten masonry, we have unlocked the monument, so I will be going for writing. We will hope that we can get it done, but if not, then not. We will see. In one turn, altar will be done, and then I will start building up the monument, which gives us culture and influence, which is very necessary. So I will actually build it up there. Let's hope this all gets done. Yep. And I definitely want to uncover her land just to see where is she from. Okay, so she is literally starting here, Roma. And the point is why I do want to see that is because of how far we can settle that. So if she is here, I think we can settle within 10 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. So anything around here will be called a forward settle, which is a bad thing for us. So if that will be happening, I may want to I may want to become friendly as soon as possible. She did not support it, she just accepted it. That is not very good. But okay, we will see. We will try to forward settle her, which is not a good idea, but that is just what it is. Oh, and here we are so very lucky. So we can already move inside here, although we cannot disperse this, right? Despite moving inside the city state. If this was with a warrior, I could have just killed the city state right now. But we will just move down. Right, do we want more food or do we want more happiness? I think I will take the happiness. And with you, I may even want to move up. Since I expect maybe she will be angry with us pretty soon too. That was a mistake because I did not send a friendly relationship with her. That will be a problem. Let us hope that we can become friendly until then. Yep, our scout was killed. That was to be expected. Now here, most of these tiles will be forward settling her, to be very fair. So none of this is very, very safe. Sure, she wants open borders with me. I would want that she gives me some endeavors, not just open borders. But okay. So where should we be settling? This one is a little bit too far ahead, probably suicidal. I think somewhere around here is much more safer. So you can obviously have none of this active. If we build up here, this is a navigable river, so we should then be able to have boats up here and as well as some defensive land. This is non-crossable land, so she will be on the river. We can hold up this slot to try to defend this choke point. And we can try to take over Suraball too. So this might just be a little bit more doable then. Let me go there and see. Okay. And let me discover the land. And we have seen actually Rome, right? Augustus, but you are harmed. Okay.
Ego, Octavianus Augustus Caesar, humilis primus civis, et princeps orbis terrarum.
So this is what I was talking about. You can start up with a little bit, spending a little bit of influence so that you start up with a +20 in relationship. That is what I did not. I misclicked for Catherine, so I'm hoping that that doesn't end in a war, but it likely will end up in a war. But that is just what it is. Right? Mistakes were made. Yep.
Do nothing which is of no use.
And if you see here, hopefully this is not a forward settle. We can check by settling up, right? So if you see our relationship here, right, we have +20 in first meet, which is fine. And if we settle up this one here, Hagmatana, we see that this one did not give -1, so this was not within what he considered his area of influence, which is generally like 10 tiles from the city center. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then this is definitely not there, right? His city center is likely to be here or somewhere around here, like maybe even this tile or this tile or this tile, any of these tiles. So at best it's like few tiles away. So that was pretty good. Okay, I will try to come around here and then search around here. Okay, so this is Jinyan. This is not even his capital. That is very good for us. On the other hand, this one will be a problem for us. But I think this might just be one of the better tiles to settle. It does have access to majority of the things that I want and has quite a decent number of mines. And this city will grow very quickly. So I will just put up here a city and we will try to defend here. Okay. Yep, I definitely want this, right? +4 production, 2 happiness. Yep. And I will be buying up warriors and slingers trying to clear up this unit. While I also want some base defenses up here. So we will buy a slinger. Yep. I want to build up an army just to clear up Samarkand. Hopefully we can do such a thing. In 1 turn I will build up the monument. Then we can consider up going for library if we want it. Once we get that deck. So now that we have discipline and its mastery done, I think the best thing to do is to really get to Code of Laws and Citizenship. So that is what I will be doing. Let's go. I'm hoping that she sends some endeavors, which hopefully gives us a little bit better relationship. Come on. Oh, she did send up some endeavor, you see. Oh, it was him. You see, so we can support this for only 30 influence and that will give +6 culture to both of us. That is so good. Let us just support this. So most likely we will now start to fight with her because of my earlier mistake. But that is just what happens. We have also become friendly with them, so we will be able, within 4 turns, we will become their suzerain permanently for this entire era. That will be a good block for us. So let's settle this up, right? Without further ado, we can also grow the city. That is so good. You see, this is why mines are so good, right? Look at these tiles. 4 production, 1 happiness, 1 food even. So these tiles are just so strong. So I will get that here. And we can start building Gate of All Nations if we want to. And I think I will definitely get it. Tur Sharukin is also good, but I will get Gate of All Nations up here. And then we can start building up the library after that. So Gate of All Nations, let us start. I will move up here and then search. We have also now met Hashiput, Egypt. Let's see.
Yenek hur iyuf ms Hatshepsut. Bera dejeset kemet.
Hatshepsut. Yep. We will spend 10 influence for friendly relationship. Just so that she doesn't blow at us. And you will already see that right now we are at 13, right? But our relationship will go very quickly south because of this settlement. So if I settle this up here, you see, -20. Settled too close. That is generally a problem. This will become a problem for us. So I will just put up here, mine, and then try to expand up here, try to claim up some tiles. And hopefully try to become friendly with her. While this unit, I will try to see if I can find that city-state. Maybe we can take it out. With this particular unit, we will try to kill off these units. Oh, Rome probably started around here. And she is here, so they should also be fighting against each other, hopefully. Hopefully we can make use of that. Hatshepsut has declared war on Catherine the Great. That is so good for us, right? May they be fighting against each other and leave us all alone. Oh, here we see the city-state. That is very likely to be them. So we will take up a swim there and we will try to see if that is actually them. Yeah, we have now discovered most of the tiles. We are at 61 influence. That is pretty decent. Okay. I might want to go one behind and get a warrior up. Just so that we have a forward placement unit. Okay, and we will just place it. That is good. I definitely need to remove Samarkand, right? That will be a problem. Shangan. So now we have seen up his capital too. Pretty decent. Let us hope that we get this wonder. Then I will get up for probably more locations that we need to settle up. Let's see. -6. Sure, we can open border if that's what you want, Augustus. Oh, Jaishi is here. I might want to buy up a warrior hub here too and then try to clear up this too. Yep. So let's get you out here. Oh, our slinger might just be dead. That was a mistake. Let's move up here. Okay, our slinger survived on what, 55 L. That was good. Okay, that was so good. Let's also move back with you and don't get you killed. We can defend around here. And with our particular army commander, what we can always do is like deploy army up here. So we can deploy an army here and try to attack this one. And since we already have the initiative, so units can actually attack or move after just deploying. So we will start attacking. Let's see what happens up there. Here I want one more unit at least. We have some narrative choice, 12 culture or 12 science. Let me see. Since we have done the library, I think I will go for barracks for some production as well as getting spearmen and archers, just to have more defenses. For that we need irrigation, right? And this also gives us the ability to build hanging gardens and also +1 settlement limit, so that is very important. I will just go for culture. Culture is always very limiting, and here we will get the second piece up. At +2 culture on rough terrain in this settlement. There will be quite a lot of rough terrain. Right? Defenseless settlement. Yeah, this is not defenseless. We will defend this. Samarkand. Yeah. Hopefully we will be able to defend this. Okay. Now we have effectively seen the end of the continent. So I think we will actually have to fight her because she will forward settle us for sure. But let's hope we can avoid it for now. Okay, what should I be doing? I think what I need to do is to run away, but it's not so easy. And this scout is also dead now. Yeah. Okay. That is just what we get. for being beside some marauding army. Oh, our Hazara Patis is also getting attacked up here. That is not so good at all. We will try to get you leveled up. And I will build up another slinger to attack the boat. I will also take up this tile. That will give us 6 food, which will allow us to expand here very quickly. And now we have received a benefit for becoming a suzerain. So what do I want, right? Either a codex, ability to build step pyramid, philosopher's circle, pilgrimage, gate of wonders. All of these are very good actually. I would say codex makes the most sense. This allows us to get early signs quite a lot. If you are going to get a lot of friendly, if you are going to befriend a lot of city states, then the best thing to do is to actually, what should I say? Get pilgrimage, since that is so much better with a lot of friendly city states. I will actually show this off. Maybe we can try to get this done, and that gives us sailing. Okay, defenseless settlement. And we can actually try to befriend them now, right? Within 8 turns, they should stop attacking us. And we can just try to take out Jaishi if we can do so. So let us do this. Let us hope that we should be able to survive this for 8 turns and then do that. Haran is also pretty vulnerable. That is true. But we will try to defend it. We will see. Yep. Now we have only 1 scout remaining, so I will just get there. I will discover tiles. There is likely a path to the new world which we can access in the next era, but not now. So, yep, that is what we have. Let us just fortify and build fortifications here. And once these cities grow up, then we can think of making them into cities. So let's go next turn.
No man is foolish enough to desire war over peace. For in peace, sons bury fathers. But in war, fathers bury sons.
So we have the Gate of All Nations completed. Yep, that is so good. And Jay has become, I think, allied with Catherine. That means that they will no longer be attacking us, and we actually cannot destroy them anymore. Otherwise, we will be at war with Catherine. So let's get out. Our ability to fight them has disappeared. So let's get out. Then we have to expand around here and just to shore up this region. Haran is actually now in a terrible spot because of her friendship, Catherine's friendship with her. This is no longer that bad, right? So hopefully we get a little bit of a friendly relationship with her soon. We will try to see if that can be done or not. And now we see we are able to build a library as well as a settler. So we can do one of those 2 things, right? Once, and we will also be getting Code of Laws. So we can get a free merchant if we want. We will be able to get a free merchant from there. And after irrigation, I think a good thing to do would be to actually get to the mastery here, since that will allow us to gain +1 science on size building and will give us 1 codex, which will be +2 science. That is very important for us. Right now, we will be building up a library, and this is so good. Why is this showing +5? Is because libraries and all science and production buildings actually get adjacency from wonders as well as from resources. And we see that we have 2 resources here. And that is what we want to couple up, right? If you have 2 resources, that is where you want to put up your libraries, academies, blacksmiths, and other things. So that is what I will be doing. I will be building up a library here. Yeah, let's just get it 2 turns. And then I will build up Probably another settler. Okay, maybe we can move around here. We will see. We have Gate of All Nations. 2 turns to this, 6 turns to this. Then I want to get a settler, 2 turns, and then a Hazara Patis. That should be excellent. Let's see. We have a second slinger now. We should get inside. Let's hope we don't have a war declaration. Yeah. Yep, that is good. These towns will be growing. We will have very huge explosion in our science and culture. And we already see we are lacking so far behind culture and science both. We really need that increase very quickly.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
We cannot change policies if we want. Survey is pointless now. We are very suffering very heavily. So I will remove that. I will get +2 gold in all settlements. I will confirm this. That will give us quite a lot of gold. That is very good for us. Right, so we will get you here and keep defending this place. Let us hope that our relationship with you can get up. We can send her some endeavor, but I am waiting for her if she could send us any endeavor. Okay, now I can expand around either around here if we want to, which is also very good since this is a rural tile, and all rural tiles around here will also gain culture. So this is very good. And then next we can expand around here. That is excellent, as well as get the cotton. So now we can get either 50 culture or 100 gold. I will get the 50 culture. That will complete the code of laws. Code of laws is already complete. So I will be going up to citizenship. I think that is one of the best early ones to get. The other very good one is actually the mastery here. If you actually have a lot of tropical terrain, which we do in our second city, but that is not what I can do right now. Okay. I have a trading opportunity here. Indeed I do, for wool and for gypsum. So I will get the merchant here to Roma. That will give us all the resources that hopefully will be good for us. So let's come out here. Command units. Slinger. Yep, good. How many turns until we can become friendly with Samarkand? 6 turns. Okay. I will try to move around here. Let's see. Let us try to have you first should heal. You should come out, and let us just have lookout around here, right? Yeah. I mean, attacking is also useless, to be very fair, simply because units do not get any experience. It's only Hazara Patis or the commanders which get experience. So if you are not having any commander there, attacking is just pointless. And we will build our second Hazara Patis a little bit later. I'm building up the settler first. Then I might even build the granary. That will get our food up a little bit. We will see. I do have to build quite a lot of quarters up here. I might want to build up a granary here though, or even here. Right, that way I can get a wonder up here on this tile. This is a rough desert, but still could be very good. Right, after all, hanging gardens must be placed adjacent to a river. So we can place the hanging gardens like around here anywhere. Like this tile, this tile, this tile, this tile. That tile is also good for hanging gardens. And having any wonder on the third tile is actually very good. So I might want to do that. But for that, I would need to have something up here. And that would need me to build up not a garden, but like a blacksmith or a barracks. So yeah, maybe we can see what we can do. Let me remove the Hazara Patis and first build up the settler, then we can worry about it. Okay, one turn. We are growing up here. I will take this tile simply because that will give me the incense up here too. As I think it should. Yep, that gives me the access to the incense tile. And I will just defend here. They should not be attacking me. I will move here. Then uncover areas all around this. Let's see. Let's see. Good. Catherine the Great has become the suzerain of the new city-state of Jason and assigned it the bonus Age of Heroes. That is fine. Let it be done. We don't have a cultural city-state. Those are very good too. Just like the science ones, the culture ones do allow you to get a free civic. That can be very strong. I do want to settle up something here. So just like with the other one, we have a range, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think if we settle up anything here, that will be called a forward settle, but I definitely want to do it. I actually even want to buy a settler and send it here, right? This area has 2 camels, a silk, horse, wine, so many good things. And it has such a good choke point, right? These are all mountains. This is a one tile choke point. I even want to put it here. And these are all mountains too. Everything is a mountain here. This is all such a good choke region. I want to build up territories here, one here, one here, one here, and one here. That should be our core territory. Okay. Now we have one turn before we start up another stuff up. So what do I want? I think the best that we can do is, where should we be building the wonder? That is a question. That is a very big question. Right, the library is definitely there. That is a wonder. This could be another wonder, but that is not besides a river. This can be a wonder. But for us to build, hanging gardens or even attempt that, we would need to go up to that tile. That is not as easy as it sounds. Since if anything, I would like this wonder to be there. Then maybe the hanging gardens can be fine here. Although this would be better done with all quarters are all around here. So with saw pit, we would get one production as well as getting one production on camps and woodcutters, which is also pretty decent. That we can try to do, or just build up warrior or a slinger up. I think I will just get this rolling. There are definitely a lot of buildings that want to be built on the river, right? I think, if I remember correctly, later on there are definitely ones. The garden, the market. No, not the market. Let me see. Arena? Not really. Not even villa. Okay. So we don't have too many things that are coming up. The buildings that are coming up, they don't need that much adjacency. I guess I will build up the hanging gardens here. But to build hanging gardens here, we don't need anything, to be very fair, right? This tile is easily accessible anyway. We can just keep it like that then. So I could just start up something here, just so that we will have one more production. That is pretty good. So I will just get this rolling. In fact, I might even want to expand towards this direction then, or here. Let us consider which direction would be better to expand towards. I think up this direction. Do we have any area which can be settled? Settler. No, none of these areas can be settled, but something can be settled up here and down here. Both of this is very necessary for us to settle. Yep. Okay. And here we can build up some more resources, and this is very good for us because with cotton we will be able to get +2 food and +2 production and assign this resource actually into our capital and get the +2 production up here, which is very good. With you, I think it's time to get here to get this cotton and this horse, and with you should be around here. So that will be 4 tile 2, 4 tile 2. Okay. One production has to be done. Quite a lot of this could be very interesting. Towards desert and tropical plains and desert. That is desert, so we do not have water production there. Fair enough. Okay, I think there is no point of looking up so many terms, right? So let us just put it here, 1 term. Okay, and let us keep going south, keep exploring regions around here. Alert. Alert. Not like we can do anything while being alert, so we will see.
The essence of all beings is the earth water, the water plants, plants man, and man speech.
Dwindling Christie definitely responds very slowly. Yep, we will become friendly with you, Augustus, even more. +6 culture is definitely what we need. Our culture and our science is very, very slow. So now we have done irrigation. I think I will be going for bronze working to get more and more production. Currency can also be very good. It will allow us to have specialists and will give us a lot of food from Bath and coal from market. That can be very good actually. Oh no, let us first get the mastery of science. That will be the most efficient. Okay, so now here that is what I was talking about, hanging gardens, right? +10% growth in all cities and get the expansionist attribute point. So I can build it up here. That is pretty good. I think that will be decent. So let me just build it here. That will give adjacency to anything that can be built up all around here. And I think that is fine. So it will give adjacency here, as well as quarters built up here and here. So that is fine. Let us just try to build it up. Okay, let's try to see if any of this can be done well. Okay, we will try to get those resources. What does she have here? She already is at barracks. Wow, library, barracks. Oh, she's building the hanging gardens. Okay, then we will not be able to finish hanging gardens. I don't think so. I think that is a waste then. Instead of trying for hanging gardens, we might try for Petra. It does give us golden production, right? So even without it, Petra could be very decent too. And Petra can actually be built up here. It will give us 1 gold and 1 production on desert tiles, which is this tile, this tile. It could even be literally built up on here. That can be decent too. Hanging Gardens, I just do not think it's possible to beat her to the production, right? We already see Hanging Gardens being here. Can we search anybody else? I don't think he's trying for it, but she definitely is, and we can already see it getting built, right? She's so far ahead, so I don't think it's possible to beat her. Then let us not try for that and just get stolen. Let us just try the good ones. Let us get Petra. That will give +1 golden production on the desert terrain. That can still be decent. We can have some mines up here. Pretty decent, and I can just build it on this flat desert tile, which is a waste tile anyway. Let us just build it. Right, 7 turns. That can be done. Let's do it. Let's see. If she can get done before turn 37, then we would never have beaten her. Okay, and now we can make trade route with this merchant. What does getting trade route gives is it gives us all these resources. So now we can assign all the resources. This is a lot of production and happiness and production. So I will put that all within our capital. So now our production has gone up so much, and we can choose celebration. Actually, I will choose this one, 15% production towards wonders. Let us hope that it gives us decent production. I will also slot in the 2 influence per turn. Let us hope for being able to do get it right. Okay, Kalchian has been suzerained by Augustus. That means we will not get attacked there. And she's trying up there. Oh, I don't think I will be able to challenge that. Oh ho 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 ho. What is this? Only 1 turn to be friendship. Yeah, we can hold this for 1 turn. Okay, we have met a new city state. That is fine. You see, sometimes you will just do not even get notification that you are getting attacked. I mean, ridiculous actually. But fair enough. That is just what it is. Now that we have become friendly, they will no longer be attacking us. So this is no longer a problem. I will get this archer unit up here, since this is likely to be a problem. Although Carthage is likely to be a problem up for us too. But only for another 13 turns. So once we get this settler ready, then this should be very good. And I think this is a nice place to settle. It has access to a navigable river, although we will be blocked on the south. But is this within the range 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? No. With Wasset, it definitely is a forward settle, but I have to try. At our relationship, we are very negative with her. Right? What is her agenda? Likes elation with fewer wonders and dislikes those that have more than her. Then you should build up a wonder. She will be very angry with us for that. I think we want to get up here before that. And maybe even just send up a settler quickly. When is our next? Settlement limits. Settlement limits are here and here. Entertainment as well as organized military. Not on citizenship. But there are some Persian civics which can give. Oh, settlement limits are here. That is not good too. I think I will get to citizenship. Then we will worry about it. And I may as well just get the settler ready up too. This is 2 turns. We will expand up both those, secure both those locations, and then worry about their happiness later. Okay, let's go. Catherine completed the wonder already this turn, so there was no way for us to have caught her. Yep, that is fully expected. Now we can build up some more, get more tiles around here, and I will definitely be getting this one. This should be getting much better with Petra. And we can grow even more here. Okay, what tiles do we want? This tile, for sure, to get the marble. We can choose the technology. I will go for bronze working, I think, just to get our production up and ready. We are definitely very far behind, but that is just how the early game goes on Deity. With certain combinations of cultures and civilizations, you can basically steamroll any difficulty. But here we don't have that. Here we are suffering very greatly. Okay, we have started a trade route and endeavor, so our relationship has gone better. Actually, I might want to start up a trade route. We should be able to get a trade route from here, right? How much is the merchant? 120. 120 is a little bit expensive. I will get a merchant up there. Get it to Wasset for the gold and everything, and the Cowlin, and then start trading with her too. Okay, just ensure that we are safe around here. Yep, decent. This settler has to take this place. Oh, we cannot get south from here unless we get open borders. But I can trade open borders with him. That should be fine. That should be very possible. So let's see. Hopefully we will remain friendly with her. Samarkand we will get allied to. And we cannot get allied to here. We are very, very late. So that is not what is happening. Okay. So we will skip that. Let's see. Wasat. Is there a chance that we become friendly with you? Okay. That should, all the endeavors should give us a little bit of positive relationship. Hopefully that will keep us positive enough that the war is not declared. And we have a diplomatic action. Open borders from Catherine. Yep. She is very likely to settle up against us. After all, where does she have space, right? Behind a little bit, but mostly here, right? What? No. This unit is blocking where we want to go. Well, at least not for you. So we will settle up this territory. That is good. Here, I want to get here. Let's hope Let's hope this unit moves up. Silla. Later on, 3 turn to Petra. Let's have a narrative choice. Yep, 25 gold for becoming second level of friendly with them, right? We will become suzerain in 4 turns. So they will allow us to get more benefits. We already have the resource that which we want. We don't care whatever they get now after that. And we can even grow this town. That is so good. At this point, all the rough tiles here get a lot of production. That might be what we want to do. But I really want a little bit more food. And for a specific reason, that I want this town to grow, right? This town is at 5 population. Once this town gets a little bit more populated, then we can actually get this into a city. And that is what I really want. That we have this mine. To get anything here, I want these two as the mines. Actually, I want 2 mines up here for an altar here. So I might just get this tile. And here is a particular trick that you can do. So let us suppose, right, are we stealing any tiles from our capital? No, this is the tile. So I don't want to take up this tile to steal this tile, but anything else is fine, okay? So suppose we get here, right? This tile we get, right? We also have a diplomatic action, +3 per turn. Yeah, sure enough. And if we convert this into a city, right? So 225, let's say we get this into our second city, Hakmatana. And here, if we set anything up here, right, then we will be able to move this rural tile, rural improvement, or rural citizen into any other tile too. So once you put up any such improvement, so let's say we have altar here, right, which gives us happiness as well as production from all these buildings. Otherwise, we can build up a monument here, 6-1. But what I would like to get is something done up here, right? Let's say this one. Right? So what will this do? This will kick out this rural citizen right now. And then we can grow the city on any one of these tiles. So I will just take this tile. That will give us one food, 1 production, 2 culture, 1 happiness. Right? That is just so strong. Oh, we actually cannot take that yet because we have not built up anything up here. So once this building gets complete, then we will be able to do that. But that is the kind of trick that you can always do. That is a flat plains. This is a lake coastal. Coastal lakes are also good. I might want to build up a wonder around here. So we will see. I can take this for sure. That will give us 1 more production. This will give us some production too. Right, and some wonders around here will be decent. Yep, good. The resources are available. We can slot something into Hagmatana if we want. And you know what I will be doing is actually slot the gypsum because this gives +4 production here. I will also transfer the food. 3 turns. Yep, let's get this rolling. Okay, can we actually get open borders with you? Okay, good. He is sending a settler. That can be a problem. I definitely want to trade up here if we can trade. So let us start sending this. I think we will be able to trade this. Terracotta army has been complete. Yep. That is fine. Okay, now we can settle up this territory, which will likely lower the relationship with Augustus, but our relationship is already so strong that it should not be the biggest issue. So let's settle this up. We will take up this camel just to take up all the tiles around here, and then the silk, and then the horse. That will be a little bit of a problem to us, right? We already see our relationship lowered, but I think it will still be fine. We do have a very defensive area. So, and because of having a camel, what we can do is slot the camel down here, And then we can slot more resources. So camels, it says that it only gives 2 slots, but since camels don't actually take a slot, they actually effectively give you 3 slots. That is so good. Also, this is part of one of the legacy parts that are how you get the rankings for the era. So if we see for the economic legacy part, we need to slot in resources, assign resources. And here we can check we have how many resources? 5 resources assigned, right? So we have 5 resources assigned to our towns and places. So this even counts as a resource, although it doesn't really effectively take any slot. That is very good for us. We will have that. Okay, let's get this rolling. Then I want to build up either a brickyard or something up here for sure. Okay, let's get out. Let's get rolling.
After thee.
Let's move out and we will settle up here. Next turn, we can choose a civic. Our civic has been completed citizenship. So I will now be going for public life and entertainment just to build Colosseum. The other good one is also organized military just to get those ones up too. But I will be going for public life. Hopefully this will be good. Let us hope for no wars. Let us also be here. Okay. Okay. He is very likely to settle up around on this turn. Okay, he has not settled this turn. I will be settling up here just to make sure to have our borders be secure. That is so good. Mausoleum of Theodoric has been completed, or Theodoric, whatever you want to call it, by Catherine. She is really running off with the game as much as she can. Yep, that is Catherine for you. She always is very, very powerful. Okay, what do we want now? Either silk. I mean, we also get a very big negative modifier for our borders touching. So it might be a good idea for us to initially not have our borders be touching. Initially, I can just take tiles around on our backside. That is fine for me. This will anyway remain just a normal town, I think. I could get this into a city, to be very fair. But I could keep this just as a town and make this into a city, a forward city. You as a city and have 2 towns up here. That would be fine. So then let me expand and take up all these tiles as soon as possible. That will be 2-1. Yep. And we will also expand around here just to make sure. Yep, we have also unlocked Inca. All civilization unlocks have some requirements, and Inca have 3 settlements with at least 3 mountains each, which could be pretty decent here. But now we also have a bad relationship with her, -26. But what can we do? She wanted to settle up here. He wanted to settle up here. We are in very strong situation now. Now that we look, right, there are very few tiles where something can be settled. So let them settle things just around here, which is fine for me. Then I will have, like, on our side of the river and mountain range, we have our defensive line set up, and we can be around this side. That is perfectly fine for me. So what do I want to do up here? And I want to settle up regions around here just to set up our territory. So I will get a little bit more food initially here just to set up our borders around here. That is what I will be doing here. What do we want up here? I could get a brickyard to increase our production on clay pit and mines. We will get a lot of food. Garden can also be so good, right? Garden gets a lot of food from coastal and navigable river terrain, which is exactly what we have here. So I think garden and then monument would be very good up here. Monument for the culture, right? It will get us 6, 1, as well as the garden will give us quite a lot. So with our scout, let's get back into our area. He will likely settle somewhere around there. And we can only make trade route to Chang'an, which will give us only a wool, Luoyang, which will give us incense and dyes, or Huawang, which will give us gypsum and date. I like this quite a lot. Okay, so I will just get some trade route around here. We will also get back. I think we will have a problem trying to defend this region. How are they doing? She is hostile versus Hatshepsut of Egypt, but we will be on a war with her, so that will be a problem for us. Let us get some slingers and warriors. Let us just start buying some. We will be needing to defend this area from all of them. Yep, she has gotten an extra codec, and we will be even getting attacked from the south. Then this is also a problematic land. Let me just shore up all our sides.
Sedentary life is civilization's goal. It marks the end of its life and heralds its corruption.
Petra has been completed. Catherine is coming here. Okay. Let me try to block her off. Let me try to block her off. There is a good chance we might be able to block her off from getting there, right? I definitely need to block her up. Okay, we also have the garden which we can build up there. I think this might be just the best tile. Build up there, which means I need to build up something around on this tile to get to there, right? I'm not turning all around. This can be built up as a quarter. We can build definitely on this saw pit one building up very quickly just to get the granary up. And then I can also build Great Stele or Dur Shahrukhin just to get a third wonder if you want to do so, which is fine. So what should we want to build here that we can extend up there to have also the fishing quay and maybe the lighthouse markets up there? Because this is very necessary to have in the capital. This will allow us to get into the sea. This particular tile. So I want this tile to be like a garden, right? For being adjacent to coastal terrain and a river. So I want this tile to be taken. For now, I can just get the granary there to get more food and more culture. We will quickly be able to unlock bronze working. And then I can get some wonders around here even more. Well, a wonder can be built literally on this river. If I get a building up here, that can be done. This can still be fine, right? This still gives us 3 food because it has food for adjacent navigable river terrain and adjacent wonder. So why is this getting 3 food then here? That is a little bit odd. The base yield is +1 reward. Sometimes it's hard to tell why is it getting so much food. I guess the one science and world culture I understand. Okay, let me build up the granary. Choose city-state bonus. We can get either Emporium, Menserati, or Gemstone. All of these are pretty good. This allows us to get a unique improvement, which gives us +2 gold, and also gives +2 golden cities if we have at least one resource assigned to them, which is pretty much always true. So I can do that. Otherwise, we can get the +4 of production and 5% gold. That is also very good early boost. How many buildings are we constructing? We need to construct quite a lot. So I don't think I have time to get this. So I will just get the lapis, right? +4 production.
He was
That
the
will also give
first
us
to
a tech,
construct a wall
which is
80 miles in.
masonry, which was the masonry mastery, which gave us +1 production on production buildings, except we don't have any production buildings unlocked. So yeah, once we have that, then we will do it. Yeah, we are above settlement cap, so that is why all our cities and all our towns are having very low happiness. So we have to get there. Yep, we definitely have to solve this problem, and we will be doing so. Not to worry, we will be doing so. I can buy a Hazara Patis. Now I think I will just wait to buy archers and spearmen just to have our defenses ready. So let's get you alert. Alert. Yep. That should be our basis of ready. We will try to ensure that she cannot come in. Oh, ho, 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 ho. She can come within our borders very freely. So I think I really need to buy up another slinger just to try to cover up this region. Right now, this way, it is very hard for her to come in anywhere. So she would need to come up. Or maybe she can go through these units, but not through the the civilians class units. So we will see how that goes. Let us hope that we can save it. Let's get this marble. That will also increase our borders up everywhere. Yep, that is good. Not here. Camel would be very interesting, although the wine I may want to be on this city. Tarsus can get the ivory and the sheep. So I want to set up my borders up here. So I will get this mine. Then I will get something around here just to set up my border up on this side. Let us grow the town. Let's get this ivory. Yep, Augustus, thank you. We will get a little bit more culture. Augustus is our only friend remaining here. We want to build up a building here that we cannot. So what can we do for now? I think I will build up Hazara Patis, like get more army commanders up. And now that we have Monument of Complete, I think I will get to garden. Six food is so good. So now we are not so terribly behind in culture. We are still far behind in science though. So we will have to deal with that a little while later. Okay. Changan now has sheep though. This one has gypsum though, which is much better, I think. Oh ho 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 ho, Jingyan might be just the best. It has 3 production heights, fish and dyes. Okay, we will first trade here. That gives us our first economic attribute point, which we will get here. We get a little bit gold per ton, and we will assign some more resources, which will give us some happiness and some food. So I will get it somewhere we can get more happiness and food. Yep, Akmatana, it need you to grow. So let's see. Oh, she can move through. So she'll be able to settle up here. We cannot stop her from settling. I hope her settle is not very down. But she's bringing 2 settlers, so her settlers are likely to be extremely dumb now. That will be an issue. I may want to build up a settler quickly and try to expand. I will get this sheep just so that we can slot it into our capital indeed. We'll try to see. This might be a very bad situation. She's bringing yet another settler. What is up here? And I definitely cannot afford to declare war on her. Okay, how many turns will this last? Only 1 turn. So once this turn is over, then I can probably defend this area. But by then time, she will have already sneaked in. That is just so bad.
He heard.
Okay, so one of our settler went back. Only 1 settler is up here remaining, which is fine. I will not be giving her this. No way I'm giving her this. This woman is so dangerous. Okay, now we can build up some more rough mine tiles and get more and more production. And as well as 2 culture, that is so good for us. So I will get here, get all these tiles within our area. Yep. Akmatana is now 9 population, very good. We have also completed bronze working, so we can start to build barracks and archers, spearmen. What do we need to do? There are quite a lot of good buildings that are good, right? Engineering is great. I would say engineering and academy is the way to go, and then you can turn back. So that is what I will be going for: currency, then engineering, then mathematics, and then research everything all around. If we choose a production, what can we do? Maybe once I do public life, then I will just do a research mastery Mundo Perdido, and then entertainment. We will worry about that. What can we do here? Brickyard and barracks. Okay. That is the tile for barracks that is needed. I want to build up a wonder here. So what should I be doing? Library? Although Mundo Perdido is not that good, right? If we look at the wonder, what this gives us, on tropical terrain, +1 happiness and science. Is this all tropical terrain? Rough tropical, mountain tropical, flat tropical, flat tropical. Okay, that might be good. Rough tropicals. Okay, that might be good to have a Mundo Perdido there. Well, we'll see. Okay. Then I want some more production. Those Shahrukhin can be also good. Great Stella can be good. How to get more production up and running. That is the tile where that will be done. That tile is besides 1 mountain. So I'll build up a quarter here. I think I will build up a quarter with soffit around here. And then probably, then I can build up even one more Hazara Pathis. That is also fine. Okay, let's get here. Uh, this is already a big disaster for us. She has 2 settlers through, 3 settlers through. Wow. I mean, at this point, she already has all the settlers here. So we cannot stop her at all. So let's get here. Maybe we can settle up something up there trying to defend this place. We will see. Right, it's not so easy for her to settle up all the territories. Okay, respond to diplomatic action. +3 food in towns. Yep, that is all fine for us. We can choose a civic. I will just go for here. Yep. Just wander around here. 1 turn for Hazara Pathis. Not really. I think I want to build up a barracks here. 1 turn. That is showing 5 production here. And I think that is very good. So let us get this quarter complete. Yep. First of all, let us get this quarter complete for more production. Catherine has completed Dur Shahrukhin also. Okay. She is really spamming wonders like no tomorrow. What can we do? Not much. Okay, to get this camel, something has to be settled up here. To get this, not really. But those are rough tiles. If we take up those, then we will not be able to settle up anything there. Yup. Shuchang has been made and all the tiles around here has been taken up. That is fine. Tarsus will still be a fine enough city. Although our relationship has automatically become worse, won the race to become suzerain. Yeah. You see, we will be fighting quite a lot then. Our relationships are becoming worse all around. Okay, what about this? Camel? Nah, let us get the silk. I mean, our borders are touching anyway at this point. To get here, I want a city up here. And then one down. I wanted only 2 more, but I will get this too. And that will be impossible to do on this turn. And she can easily go there and settle, which will be impossible for us to stop. So what is the best thing that we can even do? Let us say we can settle up something around here as a defensive town. Yeah, let us do that. There are no good options. There are only different terrible options. I think I will take this tile just so that I can take the horse. 2-1. Respond to diplomatic action. Yep, I definitely want to support this. I will put the silk in our capital. What can you do with one turn? I will actually build an immortal.
There is another world.
I think what has happened is that I have taken all the tiles that she wants to build the city on, and then she cannot move and settle, so she's stuck. I hope I can get her be stuck there. That would be the best for us. Let us see. Mundo Perdido can be built up here. That is the best real tile that I see. So let's get this 5 turns. And let's get around here. Yep, plus 25 signs for getting the second commander. We can get either a codex or 37 influence. I will just get the one codex. That gives us a little bit more signs. And for culture, I did that, so I'm going for one settlement limit. For the Colosseum also, if we can get it done. Capture a settlement diplomatic attribute point or +1 merchant. I think I will get the +1 merchant. So now what? Why can we not trade with Wasset? Don't really know. But if anything, then I may want to trade with Jinyang. I should be able to get a relationship, improved trade relationship with him. Right? We can improve trade with him. That would be good for us. Let's get this Mundo Perdido. That is fine. Yep, we will have our third army commander. Where do we need to settle this? I want to look at these tiles. Okay, that might just be the best tile. Okay. I could do is this. I could move one down and move one down. That would be fine. Because I don't want to settle up anything before I get my settlement limit. Without that, that will be such a problem. 45 build borders. I can set up my third city if we want to. And actually what we can do is just build up the fishing quay and all the related important buildings. Like the brickyard, the saw pit. And that will be very important. With the mountain, if we can get around, there are good tiles to build up a monument and other things up here. To be very fair, that is true. But I might just build up everything to the north side. So let's say, actually we could get a monument up here. That would not be a problem. That is a one adjacency. And garden, and then a fishing quay, and then some things up there. That would be perfectly fine. We can buy the saw pit to get more production up here and rolling. That could be a decent tile. That will still give us +4 gold per turn also. And anyway, we have quite a lot of gold, and this will also increase the number of population, and that means that the amount of money it takes to convert it into a city will be lowering down. That is very important for us. We have 6 turns until it gets complete. That is a problem. Let us try to defend all these tiles. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Kowloon cannot be taken by anybody except by Samarkand, to be very fair. Or I could try to settle up a territory literally at the edge. That would get both the Kowloon, but that would also take up quite a lot of time. I might just want to be here. Okay, choose production. Garden, merchant, Zarapatis. I think I will build up a merchant to get better trade routes. With Vasak and with trade routes, you already see that with some trade routes, you can start to get better relationships. So that is not a bad thing. Get that and some Hazarapatis. A lot of this early game on higher difficulties is trying to manage relationships pretty well. If you can do that, then it is so good. 45, that is all good. Okay. Okay, let us hope we can drag this out. 3 turns to currency. That I hope we can get it, and 4 turns to Mundo Partido. I hope we can get it done too. Do we have any wonder, or do we want an oracle? Oracle could be very good, and I could build it here and build up 2 quarters up here, right? That would not be bad. This is a 1, 2, 3 tile, but that would be pretty decent. I would lose up 1 quarter, so I would lose up 1 culture and 1 science, but are we really making any use of it? No. And that will allow us to get 2 sets of quarters with more excess benefits. So you know what, actually after this merchant, I will get this oracle. Let's hope we can get it rolling. Yep, we now have to grow this city. So what is the tile I want to take? I definitely want to take this 5-1 tile, right? That is a lot of production. Yep. Command units, sleep. Alert. Don't do anything. 4 turn to oracle. I will be buying up an archer, 100 gold, just for some defenses. And this merchant, I want to get to her cities. Just so that we can trade with her better. Maybe if we can get here, we should be able to get gold within some time. So let's see. 4 turns, 3 turns to Mundo Potato, 4 turns to Oracle. If we are able to build it, that will be very hard actually, but we will try. I think Haran is another place which could be a good city, to be very fair. I could build up quarters all around here, or build up quarters along this side. But we are waiting for Tarsus, so let it grow 2 turns, then we can buy a building. And then we can start building this up even more. Let's go. Yeah. Get inside. So we have, this is a great showing of how to try to block off settlers, right? She definitely wants those river tiles, but she cannot move and settle because moving onto river takes away all her movement. So she's just stuck there. We will keep her like that. That is what we really want. I will take this cotton tile. That is so good, right? 1311. And we really don't need any other tiles around here. So I will take this tile very easily. Move up. We are already at 7.6. So with 325, I can buy anything and very easily build this into a city, which I think is what we should be doing. Then build up a garden around here, right? And then move with things. So let's do it. Let's convert this into a city. 325 gold. Yep. Let's see. And garden is already giving us 6 food, while monument will be 4 culture and 1. That will be because of here on the city hall. But I think I would prefer it to build it up there. Except that we would take 1 tile from our capital, so not really. This would also take up a tile from our capital. So next tile I will take from our capital is here. That will give us all these 2 tiles. So I don't want to build anything up here. So you know what I will be doing is pretty simple. That instead of trying to build up anything here, I will be going to the garden for more food, 6 food. And then we will continue from there. Cotton, that is fine. You can get this. Some production, some more production, that is fine. Let us have some units up here. Assemble. On this choke point. We have technically almost become friendly and allied with him. So let us remain like that. Borders are touching, that is a problem. Can we get a little bit better friendly relationship with you? She supports, so our relationship hopefully will be getting up. So let's hope for that. Let's just be here. In 1 turn we will be growing up. Oh, this is where our borders are touching. That was expected. That had to happen at some point. I definitely want to get 2 towns up here, right? That will be our 7th. 6th, 7th town, and this will be our 8th town. That will get us all that we need, what we need. So Oracle, Mundo Potato, let's hope to get this all done. Colossus has been built, so we don't need to get
When I was
for
young,
that.
I thought that money was the most important thing in life. Now that I am old, I know that it is.
Yep. Tech has been unlocked, currency. So now we have the ability to build bath, which must be placed on a river. It gives a lot of growth rate, and it also gets a lot. Every building gets adjacency from wonder, but this one gets it from coastal terrain and navigable river, which is very good, and market, which also gets a lot of adjacency from navigable river. So that is what we will be doing. Then get this rolling. After this, that will be excellent. Although after that, maybe the bath can be built up there. Bath could definitely be built up there. But I want to build a bath there so that hopefully maybe a wonder can be built up there, around there somewhere. If we are lucky. Let's see. I think I will put a bath up there on that tile once this is complete. So let's wait 2 turns. Okay, we are growing here. What do I want? More and more production now. I want to cover all the tiles around here. Is there any tile which can be settled down? No. These tiles can be settled down. If Catherine wants to do that, she's free to try. This is our city center. So I want to make sure that we have all these tiles, especially this tile. Especially this tile, because that tile will allow us access to the sea. So I will take this tile up here, 2-1, right? That gives us all these tiles. Very good. I think this can be a city for sure, Haran. And Sierra Bowl later can be just a town. But I will be waiting to convert this. I might want to just buy that brickyard for 5 production because we will be having quite a lot of mines. And I could just buy it here. That could be pretty decent. The monument could be brought up here too. This does give us one culture and one protection to adjacent rural tiles, but only 2 rural tiles is still fine, and only 3. We don't need to worry about that. I would rather cover this up with like a library and other things, like a blacksmith library, maybe a monument here. That would be much better, I think. Then we can have mines up here. So let's see. Okay, we also have a growth up here. So what should be taken? I will take this horse just so that I can take even this tile around here just in front of him. Yep, sure. We want to remain as friendly with you. Here, we've already grown. So brickyard 5 production. I'll actually buy it here. Okay, that will give 5 production, get its population up. That will increase the gold per turn because all the production in towns get converted into gold. So let us see. Yeah, we have now research currency, bronze working. So I'll be going for blacksmith and amphitheater for more science and culture, and then go for mathematics for academy. I think that is the way to go. We are producing a lot of wonders, so this might be better, but I will just take the culture. I want to improve our culture everywhere. I think this is most important. 25% food in towns. Yep. Colossus has been built. Great Stele has been built. Janga, yep. Oh, we have resources to put somewhere if we want to. Tarsus. Actually, somewhere we can get more production. So I would like that to be our capital. And our towns can get some happiness and some food, which is fine.
My light is great. I am the path and the foothold of the people, because my eyes are of metal, while my teeth glitter with jewels.
Yep, that was our third wonder, right? Our third wonder. So for this, the golden age will lead us to build 7 wonders, which is actually very hard. And we need to have 12 settlements to get this rolling, which was also very hard. The science one needs us to get 10 codices. None of this is very easy. All of these are actually very, very hard to do. So we will see how close we can get. We are competing with Catherine for the wonders, so let us hope that we can get to 7. I don't think so, but we'll try. We will try to see how well we can do. Okay, what tiles can we take around here? Maybe I want to get the mine, or maybe I just want to get this, right? The 2 happiness, 2 culture, 2 production. That would be good. Yep, that is still fine. Respond to diplomatic action. Do we want to ally? Sure. Alliance is generally fine if they are not at... Oh, he was at war. That will be a problem. Okay. No. How did our ended an alliance? -30. I should have checked, right? I should have checked. That was a mistake, right? Generally, the reason they are calling for an alliance is because they are at war with each other, and this is just a very elaborate way to get you to declare war on whoever they are fighting. But we don't want to do that, so that was a mistake on my part. That was done. Okay, now that we are back here, what do we want, right? We want resources to be built up here, and we want more and more production and science. So I will get first this barracks up here, and then I will just build a library on top of it in one turn to hopefully get this rolling.
I
Yep.
count the grains of sand on the beach and measure the sea. I understand the speech of the dumb and hear the voiceless. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players.
Yep, now we can try to build the Colosseum, which is actually one of the best wonders ever, because it gives +2 happiness on quarters in the settlement, which is so strong. And we can even try to build it on any one of these two. None of that is wrong. So, like, even building it here would not be wrong at all. But do we care to build it up here? Like, how many turns would it take? That would take 7 turns. No, 7 turns is a little bit too much. Let us try to get it rolling here. 4 turns. No. We can try to put it somewhere where we will have quite a lot of quarters all around it, right? So if I build it up here, right, there is pretty much bound to be some quarters around here, especially on this tile. And there is definitely already a quarter up here. And there will probably be something up there next era. So I will just build it up there. That is fine. I will at least try. We will see what happens. I have to make a choice of the civic. We are also now at a decent enough settlement limit. So I will try to go for. So what are the things do we need to go for? What are the best that we can get? Sanchez Stupa is actually pretty decent if we can get there very early on, but right now we are so late. +1 culture from specialists. None of this appeals to me. I think what we really want is to try for Nalanda and then for Angkor Wat. So I will be heading up there, literacy and then philosophy, and then let's hope we can get that rolling. Although maybe I want, after that, maybe I want a settler. After all, this is a good place for us. And I can settle there in 2 turns. Or I can just settle here right now, very early on. Right, I will not be, oh, if I can keep expanding only towards the south until I build up something here just to take the 3rd tiles. This wonder will take up these 2 tiles for sure. Then I can build up a mine up here, and then 1 rural expansion up here that we can take up something, and then maybe just place a wonder up there. That is perfectly fine to me. So I can get this up just to get our settling up, and then we can build up another town up here. That I think is the ideal way to go. So let's just do it. Right, we'll be at 6 out of 5. That is fine, but it gets us rolling and gives us this cowling, +2 food to capital, +4 food to any other city. Let's get this. Right, and this way she can no longer settle up very close. She has to be there. So we should actually be making sure to get here and to get here. Okay, now what? We have built up a blacksmith here. Bath can get 7 food. Really? Ah, because it needs to be built on a river. And there are This one needs to be placed on a river, and this is the only real river tile. That is very, very strong, but I would like a market up here, right? Market would be so strong here, +5 or +5 gold. That is what I would like, but I could actually build up a fishing quay here and then build the bath up there. That is what I would like to do. But first, let me get the library, 6 signs. Okay. Then I will build the fishing quay. I think I will build the fishing quay there. Oh, okay, this is the same trick, right? If I build the fishing quay right now, then I can move my rural tile to any of these tiles too. So I could get the wine or the incense very easily right now. That is fine, but this tile is also fine for now, I think. It's not bad. Although we could get this particular tile up here. So you know what? I will just get the fishing quay. Let's see. Yep. And just move it up. That removes this natural or rural citizen. So I will just place it here. That will give me 122. That is very good. Or this particular tile, right? 131. Wow. 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 I mean, I guess all the tropical tiles will be very good up here. 122. Huh. I mean, sure. Sure. But first I will definitely build up the library again. So let's see. Okay. We have Tarsus here. We have built up the garden. So I want to expand along this direction. This is a navigable river. So I can build up the bath up there. Yep, I will build up the bath there. Then I will build up the monument. Maybe a wonder. We will see how that can be done. Cow lane. So another city can get a lot of resources. So I just need to get this camel. Then we can expand around there very easily. Let me try to upgrade our units. Leon on lookout. Can this be settled? Yep, somewhere around this place can be settled. That is not good. That is not good. Maybe she will actually settle this right now. Oh, I may have made a mistake. She can move here and settle this turn. That is within 4 range. Nalanda has been completed. Yep. Okay, let's come here and have a look out. Respond to diplomatic action. I will definitely support her. So we get 30 more. How about this? Yeah, +3 food in towns. Let's get more friendly. Fair enough, 65%. Let's get the slinger here. Let's get you up there. Let's get you up there. Let's try to surround these people so that she cannot move anywhere. Okay. Build fortification. 3 turns to Colosseum, 1 turn to library. Let us hope this can be done. 2 turns to growth. Okay, Nalanda has been done, which means no, not this, but the fact that we were heading towards here cannot be done, and we are so far behind. I do not think that I will actually be able to build Angkor Wat, but I still want to go for it. So let us do it. Let's see if we can get it rolling. If not, then not. I mean, it's very likely that she will be able to build it up, right? I think. Hardships built Nalanda. Okay, so all of them are very far ahead of me. That is fine. There's not much we can do. Our science is struggling very heavily. 3 turns for this bath. Yeah. I do not want to trade here, right? What resources do we have? Just one. Ah. Oh, Wasset. Yep. Wasset is we can now train with Wasset. So I will be doing that for sure. We are now able to trade with her. I don't even understand why sometimes I cannot trade with a place or not. That is something not very easily explained. It's just not explained here at all. Not very clear at all in the game. So we will see how that goes. And no other wonder can be built. So a library for sure. We have a diplomatic action. Open our borders. Yeah, sure, if that's what you want. I don't want to take that tile in. That would take up the resource tiles from our capital here. This particular tile. So I'll move down. Like this one here is fine. Command units. Yeah, I just built fortification 2. Build fortification 2. 2 turns for Colosseum, 1 turn for fishing cane. Okay, our science has gone up a little bit. Hopefully I can improve this on rolling. Okay. We are going for amphitheaters also, so that is what I will be building up around there. But first I will have to build up something around here, which I guess can be brickyard and saw pit pretty easily. Although it doesn't really get any good adjacency from the wonder, but it still is pretty decent, I think. Actually good as a production tile improvement. Okay. So now we can trade up with Wasset. That should increase our relationship a little bit more. Hopefully that can stave off the war. I'm not so confident, but let's see. Some more resources are available if you want to put anywhere. I will put one in Godwin Town. That will give us third level progress of the economic one. So we are now very close to when the crisis will start to appear, which can be problematic for us. So, and around 80%, I will start to make sure that we incorporate Cerebral. So 2 turn, then 2 turn settler, then we will worry about everything else. Yeah, we can add Cowlin if we want. That is true. Okay, what do I want here? I want to get this tile to ensure getting here and to get this tile. I will get this first. That way I can build up anything in Tarsus if I want to. Grow town. Here I will just build up more and more food. Good. Choose production. I think I want to go for a very high production. Our production is not that strong. This will allow us to get out, which is very good. Then I can grow this city and get what? Get this flat tropical tile or this wine tile. Yep, I think so. That is good. Narrative choice. Either a migrant or a warrior. I think I will get a migrant. This will be a nice time, right? So we got a 15 population. 15 population. I can slot a migrant any tile that I want and take up that tile. So here, I will actually take up this tile to take both, and then we can later remove that very easily by placing up any quarter up there. So let me show this, right? If I get this here, you can easily see this. If I take this here, that tile, see, that is the concept of migrant. That increases the population. That gives us everything that we want. Let's see. Let's hope for getting this.
While stands the
Yep.
Colosseum, Rome shall stand. When falls the Colosseum, Rome shall fall. And when Rome falls, with it shall fall the world.
In history, Rome did fall, and we are still here. So a settler, I will be building it up to send up there to settle up places. That is what is the need of the time. Yep, that is fine. And I think I will get this camel. This wine can be fine in here. That is perfectly decent. Right? What is the? This will be 8th population and 9th. That is not a problem. Right? This wine, it will take us so long to get this normally. So let us get this camel. Let us not delay it. And the camel will allow us to place something in Tarsus. Right? Let's do it like this. So in Tarsus, this camel is so good. I can also place the 2 gypsum and the cotton, and place the 2 kaolin. The date can be placed anywhere. The kaolins are better here. Okay, now I need just maybe one more camel up here, and then we are rolling. Okay. So I'll definitely want to build up something up here, right? A monument is what I want to build, and I will be building it up there. So an easy way to do it is like this. If I take that tile, that will take all the 3, right? Oh yeah, that was at the edge, so that will not take up anything. And then you can just put up a monument up there, and that will just evacuate that tile instantly. So then you can use it to grow any other, put it on any other tile too. That is the way to normally do it. So I think I will get the flat plains here. Okay, and I want some library. Where can I get the library? That is a good library tile that it's telling me. This is also a good library tile. Maybe there is some wonder available. What is this? Must be built on a navigable river. I could let it be built. I mean, that is perfectly fine. If we are able to build it, this is not worrisome. Right? Any wonder is better than no one worrisome. I don't think I will ally with you. Right? Instead of just like -30, rejected alliance is the same. That is a terrible thing for us, but what can we do? There's not much we can do. Okay, this has all been done. The fishing quay is complete. That means the bath can now be done on this tile to get the 6 food. That will also allow us to expand there. That is very good. Within a few turns, to incorporate this city-state, I would need 120. So once I get there, that is what I will be doing. Let's get this settler rolling. Turn 57. By turn 70 or 75, we will definitely be practically moving up. Okay, can you build this wonder? No, all of you cannot build that wonder. Only Tarsus can attempt that. Let it try. Even if we fail, we fail. That's fine then. Yeah. Now I can get this kaolin as a resource. That is fine. You get on that tile. Or do I want it to be here? I think this might be a little bit better. I mean, you have to first get there, right? I mean, one of these two tiles is what I will be settling it on. I will be then seeing if there is anything interesting up there or not. We also cannot move up there. Maybe I can. Okay, I could. I can do it like this. How about this? We have a bath, which we can build, a market, which we can build. That is what I was talking about. I would definitely like to build it all up here. Garden is also good, bath is good, market is good. But I think the garden and market would be best up here to get to coastal adjacency. So I will probably build a path up here because this must be placed on a river up here. And then we will go from there and put the garden and market up here. So I will get this 6 food. Let's get this. Yeah, this is fine. Next turn. That will also get me this last tile. We have a narrative choice. We have 2 crisis slots. Yep. I will not use up 30 influence. I will just do this normal one just because I want to incorporate the city. And here we have our crisis at 70%. So the crisis escalates at 70, 80 and 90%. That is a problem. -1 in settlements we found it, definitely not. -3 in settlements we did not found, we don't have anything like that. -6 happiness in settlements, more than 9 tiles away from your palace. I think we have to choose this, so let's just choose it. Right, we don't have anything like that, so it doesn't really affect us, right? So this was not too bad for us. Let's see the market. Navigable river, coastal terrain. How far are we away from the economic one? We are only 3 resource away, so we will get that with some markets being built. So let us get that. Markets are very good. This market will be so good. I can then build a library up somewhere. So let's get this rolling. 2 turns, command. We have to ensure that you cannot run away. Okay, first I will settle this and then we will worry about finding anything else. I will do that next turn and then see all around and just settle it. Yep. Okay, so our final area will be settled up very soon. We will get to +1. Is +1 settlement cap anywhere close? I don't think so. I would have to go to organized military. Do I want to risk that and just wait for it? I could wait a little bit. +25 happiness. That is less than 1 turn of happiness, so that is not so good. Oh, this is also so low on science. But science is where we are struggling, so let's just do it. Okay. We got the codex that
God with such splendid irony.
got us our 3rd codices. Yep, but we are very, very far behind, right? No. The highest is at 4. Okay, so we are at the same, almost the same place. This is just a very poor start. We're actually the best in all the legacy trait, okay? That is fine. I guess we can get either ivory or the incense. I will get the ivory just to get some more wonder production. And garden and market. So this is what I was talking about, that we can get the garden and market up here and then the fishing cave. So I think I will start with the market up here. Overflowing treasury, yeah, that is fine. And then I will start going for philosophy. Or we could try to build some of these wonders. Steal government secrets could be very good, right? It would allow us to steal some civics that we have not researched. Hopefully, that will allow us to get philosophy stolen. Normally, Angkor Wat is the best, but I don't think that we can race and build it. So I think not going for it is probably the best idea, and just build up everything all around us. Slinger. No, we can just remain here permanently. That is perfectly fine. Okay. Is there any building that we need to build up? Nope. Cultural building will be unlocked very soon with engineering, and then I want to build get it up. Our culture, it's our science which is the problem. So that is why I'm going for engineering and mathematics. Hopefully I can get there. Hopefully I can get there fast. We are one turn away from pyramids, so let's see whether we can get it or not.
Soldiers, from the summit of these pyramids, 40 centuries of history look down upon you. Perfection.
Sometimes I have to wonder, is this really on Deity? Of course this is on Deity, but no, we were able to get the wonder, so very good. Very good. Then we have an amphitheater for more culture. Anything for more science? Yep, library. Oh, cannot be built up there? Oh, ho, 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 ho. First we were building up another building, right? So either this one or monument. I think I will build up the monument first. One turn. Then hopefully I can build up a library and a blacksmith up there. We will see. Plus 25 production towards training settler or towards training archer. I think towards training archer. We really don't need much settlers now at this point. I will get here to get all these tiles. Then hopefully I can get the silk. And with this particular city, I can get the camel and the fish. That would be pretty decent. Okay, choose a technology. And I think that should be mathematics, right? We anyway cannot build. The Colossus has been taken away, so it's very hard for me to say what else can be built. Chariots will be very decent, but none of these other ones are that good. So I will just go for mathematics to get our science up, because our science is definitely struggling. Now we can really get our production up, right? Look at this, 7. That is so strong. In between a resource, it is beside our city center, right? City center between two wonders and here. That is so strong. That is what I talk about, that is the power of production. And once we get our production up, then we can get amphitheater up too. So let's get this rolling. And where should the amphitheater be for 6? It can be here. Very much so. Okay. And then the blacksmith up here. And then we can build up an academy up here too. That would be pretty fine. In 2 turns we will have the code of laws. Then we can try to build Emil. Then that will unlock another wonder if you want to build that. If not, then not. That is fine. We have now unlocked the amphitheater. I think I will go for more production. Plus 6. That is beside a resource. And that way, if we have some wonder to be built here, that will get more adjacency. So I will just build it there. Plus 6. Yep. Yep, Hagmatana can get one more resource, and stoke and parsa. So I will just get you this one, and kaolin I will put here for more food. Yep, that is good. I think I will also just buy some archers and warriors everywhere. Just so that we have everything set up everywhere. We don't want to get caught randomly. And we can start to incorporate this with 120 spent. I think I will spend this when we are around 75%. Then I will definitely do that. So we are waiting 2 turns to get the amphitheater rolling, to get our culture up even more. This is a very, 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 very slow game. But that is what you sometimes have. And this city really needs production, right? I mean, there's just no discussion. Without production, we are just struggling. And I think it might be best to just build it up here. That way I can build up a wonder around here on flat plains. That can be done. So how about barracks be built here and blacksmith be placed there? 216 is not too much. So let me buy this 216. Yep. And let me just place the barracks up there. And let's see what can be done there or not. Okay. We'll just keep it stable. 1 turn. And do we want a 4th city? I think this might be the 4th city that I want in 2 turns. I will settle this. This can definitely have a lot of quarters of 2. That would be very much fine. That is what I will be settling up in 2 turns. Once this grows up, right? Then this should go to 400. So we will wait 2 more turns, I think. I think so. Okay, yeah.
An eye for an eye, a tooth.
Catherine keeps on wanting this. Considering that they are so far ahead of me, especially Hatshepsut, so what I will do is I will try to steal government secrets. That will use up 40, and this you can always keep on doing. And I would suggest if you are behind, this is the best thing that you need to keep on doing. And since we are already unfriendly with her, I mean, it's not the worst that which can happen. And since she is the farthest ahead in culture, along with Catherine. But Catherine, I think, is much more dangerous for us than Hatshepsut. So we will try to steal this from her. Let's hope it doesn't blow up in my face, which it likely will, but fair enough. So I will get this production tile to get some more production, respond to diplomatic action. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. We are now at 89 out of 12. So yeah, that is what we have. The city has grown. This is what I was talking about. Every time the city grows, the amount of gold that is needed to convert it lowers down. So I will now convert this into a city. Yep. That is what I was talking about. We have all the 3 tiles converted here. Is there anything which we can build? Maybe if a wonder was built here, then I could get some adjacency, but not normally now. So what can be done up here? Let's see the buildings, right? The altar can give a lot of production. Also, because the altar gets happiness from adjacency to wonder, the amphitheater would get 5 up here. So I think it would be a good idea to build the monument and the amphitheater here. And then we start building up everything around here. The quarters up around here. and get all the mines up and ready. I think that is what is needed. So let us purchase the monument up here. That will allow us to replace one of these tiles, and which I will place it on a rough mine. Right, this one has 3 production though, so that might be a little bit better. But I will just place it here just to get these tiles all around. And then to get more and more production, I will put it up here. This is all beside 2 resources, so this is going to be so good. So let me put it up, blacksmith, and we can purchase the blacksmith a little while later. So I will make the barracks up here, and then put the blacksmith down there too, and then the library and the academy up there. That would be so good. And now that we have this rolling, I think it would be good for us to make sure that we have the other settlement limit. So let's get tactics and organized military set up, and then hopefully I can steal philosophy. That would be done within 7 turns, right? 7 turns. So if we eliminate getting tactics and organized military, then hopefully I can get other things ready. That would be excellent. Let's get this 9. That is so good. 9 culture is so good. That will also be a settlement limit very quickly for us. That is a blacksmith. Then a garden. And then a fishing quay. Monk's Mount has been built by Catherine. Yep. Perfectly expected. Okay. There is a little bit of a bug that sometimes the city center just disappears. So if you know where your city center is, and if you click it, and then it will appear very easily. So like if you click on this city, then the other city will appear up too. Let's see, is there any wonder that we can build? Nope, there is none. I would really like a wonder to be built up here though. So we'll wait for it a little while. Okay, what do I want? I think I want this, right? 311 tile. Although it might even be a good time to start having specialists up, because the specialists do give us quite a lot of production, gold, and science. It might be a high time for that. But it's often only better if you have a very high population city, like around at least like 20. And that I don't have, so I will just keep on making sure that the cities get bigger. No. Now this guy wants to... He's at war with her. No, definitely not. Now you are finally friendly. What happened here? Okay. Okay. See? We have started to become friendly. So it's only you who hates us. And you will hate us even more pretty soon. So let's see. Library needs to be built +4. That I think should be built up here. Then we can build up wonders around there. So let's get this rolling. Okay, Emil Bell and Wei Yang Palace can be built. Actually, Wei Yang Palace must be placed on grassland, so it can actually be placed around here. Emil Bell must be placed on rough terrain. Oh, rough terrain. I mean, I guess that is fine. Then I would like to put Emil Bell like here maybe. If I can get to it. and weighing palace like here. So let's get this first, and then maybe I will buy the blacksmith up here and try to build a weighing palace. We will see if we can get it or not. We have +1 policy. What do I want? -6 happiness in town, -6 happiness in cities. I think we can handle that one better. Starting next turn, I will definitely start to incorporate it. Okay. Brickyard, fishing quay, amphitheater. Amphitheater is definitely what we want. +6 because it's beside 2 mountain. Sure. Okay, let's first get this barracks and see how this goes. Where can we place the weighing palace? Like there. It can be placed up there. Okay, think of this, right? Placing it there would mean a higher adjacency there. That is very good. And then we can have some quarters of this side and maybe something out here. That is perfectly viable. I'm more surprised that nobody was able to build it up till now. Emil Bell can actually be built up there, up here. Now this is a little bit more surprising. However, if I build the Emil Bell here, right, that will allow me, because this is just a rough plain, but not a rough desert like this. That will allow me to put quarters up here on all these tiles. That would be very, very happy. So, after this fishing quay, maybe I build the Emil Bell here. Just start to build it 2 turns. Let's see if we can do it. Right? Maybe it can be done. That would be the last wonder that we need. Okay.
Those who delight to attack.
Hagmatana is on the brink of unrest. Okay, it's on the brink of revolt. So we need more happiness here. Okay, Hagmatana. How can you get more happiness? You first need to repair this, then I need to get a little bit more happiness somewhere. Probably from organized military. Okay, you are also in unrest. I can repair this. Yeah. Okay, I need to put you in there. This is a huge problem for us. All the regions are about to revolt because our happiness is so low because of the crisis policies. That is always a problem. We need to get some happiness. Okay, this is not a question. I need to get happiness much before you get this. Okay. Purchase, repair bath. One -7, -6, 1, -10, 1. Yep, Tarsus needs a lot more happiness to be very fair. 2 food, 2 production. We cannot even exchange it unless we get a new resource. That would have to be here, so not before 5 turns. That is a problem. How about this? 4-2. That is a monument, so okay, first get this. Get to happiness first.
In the midst of the snow, the light of Goryeo hovers. An icy temple bell resounds echoes of the old kingdom.
Yep, we have built up the 7th wonder, so we are now at 87. That is not actually a good idea. So we have to now build Hazaripattis and settle up all of them. She is also here now. That is not a good thing for us. Wow. I can get this. This one tile is what we will be getting for this wine. But it would become part of our empire, and then we would be able to slot in some resources to try to stave off the unhappiness. Okay, all of you are destroying the amphitheater. That is not a good thing. Do we have any way to become happy here? I would like to make up some immortals. Maybe we can do that. Okay, let's get this wine. If we get this wine, we can put in at least one resource, right? -2, so remove. Oh, we cannot put in anywhere. New slottable resources. Or additional slot required. But why in Haran? We already have a slot. Okay. Sometimes the game really acts in such weird ways. Okay, that is what we have. We are starting with the first diplomatic one. I think I will just take this, right? +1 happiness per age on palace and all city halls. Hopefully this alleviates the issue a little bit. It definitely alleviates it in some of our cities. Definitely need this. Get this rolling, get the sheep rolling. This is fine here. Cotton. How about -2? Dyes is there. Continue. 92. So we will have a crisis policy even another next turn. Okay, Sierra Ball. Incorporate. 5 turns. We will have some issues. We will see how that goes. Town specialization. Not really. All of you just settle down. We are producing an altar in both of those 2 cities to hopefully get a little bit more happiness. Then I can buy a blacksmith up here.
Skill.
So we can choose a celebration, either more culture or more wonder production. I will just choose that. +2 happiness in all settlements. Okay, now we should be a little bit better. +1 production in palace and 2 gold in palace is not really needed. I think +1 gold for every imported resource is good. And then food in all settlements would be good. So let's see. Yep. We have stolen the skill trades. That is decent. That will give us our settlement limit. That is what we need. And then hopefully we will become very happy. So fishing K, let's put it 1 turn. That's fine. The amphitheater is getting destroyed each turn. That is ridiculous. Okay, I will build one more Hazara Pathis. What? No, you need to get out here. You need to come here. Just settle up. It's fine. Silk Jade is fine. Okay. Town specialization. We can have different type of specializations achievable. You can already see in a town that what is this connected to. Connections is only one. Hagmatana. So I will just get this town to be farming town so that we will get much more food instead of 1621, and all this 21 food will be settled to Hagmatana to grow. I will also do very similar, I think, with Gordian, although Gordian I think might be connected to more places. Let me see. Nope, it's only connected to Parsa, so I will get you to be a farming town too. That will give us 23 food up there. That is good. That is perfect. We have another migrant. I might want to take up a tile in Haran, since that has the lowest growth. Although here it would also not be bad. So where can we take a tile? I think, oh yeah, we can take the ivory up here or the horses. Both of those are perfectly fine. There are quite a lot of mines up here too, which we can get for production from 1211. This one at least provides a little bit more happiness, so let me just get that. Or this incense, 211, 10% more science. That can be very good. But let me first get the ivory. That will have us do everything be right. Yep, we will start to build up some units around here. After this Hazara is some more units. That will be fine. That will be good. That will get us back to our settlement limits. And Ball will be ours in 4 turns. And we are not leveling up before 4 turns. So that is good too. Hagmatana could revolt. That is a problem. Oh, that will give us a little bit more happiness. Okay. 212. Or 3112. Minus 0.1. Okay, once we have more resources, then we can do that. Yeah, sure. And Parsa, we cannot build up any wonders. So let us just get some archers and some immortals. -4. It's getting destroyed every turn. That is a problem. Repair bath. That is also a problem. How about this? I need to build a market. And blacksmith is also damaged. Wow. Okay. So we need to build up a fishing quay, a granary, and a market. 5 gold. Where is? Yeah, definitely. Build it up here. Trade opportunity. Yeah, ping chain. Yeah, it's about to revolt. That is a problem. That is a problem too.
An army is a...
Yeah, you get 10% production towards building borders. That is fine with me. Respond to diplomatic action. That's perfectly fine with me. Narrative choice +1 crisis policy. I think that is a problem. -10 happiness in capital is fine. -1 influence in settlements you founded is fine. Okay, -6 happiness in cities was not fine. Okay, we will try to do this way. So now all of you should be reasonably happy. Yep, all of you are happy now. Okay, how about this? We need to get production up and running in Haran. Okay. And sheep here, date here, culture up there. That is good. We have jade and salt. That is fine. Choose a civic. I had chosen a very wrong option. That is why we were struggling. Let us go towards philosophy or mastery. I don't think we will be able to build up any more wonders, so that is what is definitely not happening. So I can just build up some archers. That just keeps on happening every turn. Let me just build up the ancient wall for a turn, okay? Here. Our settlement limit will be getting worse though in 2 turns. So I need a new settlement limit, and this era will be ending. So actually I think it's a better thing to go for Sparta, Satrapies and Mastery, hoping to get a little bit of settlement limit up there from there.
Be eager in the face of danger.
And this is with not elongated ages, so that is why this is happening. If you play with long ages, this doesn't happen that much. So yeah, I do think from the next game again I will go for longer ages. Let us try to see if I can get to this mastery or not. Let's see. Brickyard gives more production on mines. Fishing quay, granary, ancient walls. No. Okay, how about this? Some more wonders can be built up there. Maybe I will just build up some archers. Or even some immortals. Two turns. Just have some units being built up. We did not even reach academy. Wow.
Heaven is lasting. Earth in...
Yeah, we are back to over settlement cap. We will worry about that. just get you to be a farming town. Okay, it's fine. Low happiness. Yep. An immortal has been built up there, so let's get you all inside. $97% already. That is just so strong. Okay, how about this purchase? I will produce some more immortals. Just to have some more units. 2 turns. Let's see if we can get to academies or not.
Better to live in a rugged land and rule.
98%. Let us get there. 0 turns, so that will give us our academy, or rather our.
Better to live in.
Yep. So we cannot unlock that since each turn we will be having one out. So let us just. It doesn't matter what we take. So let us just put it here. Or let us just put it here, philosophy. Very important tech, but no, we cannot build it, so we cannot build it. We could just build it 111 around some places. However, I will just build up some more archers. Just to have more units around here, around everywhere. Not purchase, production, library, 1 tile, 1 turn. Yeah, sure. 1 culture, 1 gold is ageless. Maybe I can build it up there. I mean, that's not bad. That doesn't remove the bonuses below, so that is perfectly fine. Okay, that I will settle up in the last turn. Or I should even just settle right now before it's taken away. Patragada was taken away. Up. Yep, and I will get the camels. That will be the last resource. That is fine. So we will not be getting the military up for +2 settlement limit this way. Unless I have a way to settle up another territory within 2 turns. I mean, I could do that. That is something that can be done. But no, not really. So yeah, this is where our era will be ending. Back to army, just slow down. Yep, that is perfectly fine.
There is due.
Yep, the resources are up all there. Sure, 6 culture. Nobody got to the end of the year. We barely got to academy, and we only have 1 turn left. Can we build up academy in 1 turn? That takes 2 turns. Let's see if we can build it up. No, we don't have time for that. Sure. How about this? Repair monument for a turn, definitely. Academy 2 turns. Sure. Yeah, but next turn we will be getting to the next era, so that will be the end of this era. So yeah, that is just what it is. Sometimes the game ends so fast or the era ends so fast that you cannot just build it up at all. Yep. I will just build the ancient wall here. It doesn't matter what you put in the last turn. It will not get built at all. So you can just do whatever you want. So I will just select ancient walls up here. Yep, it's fine. Yep, and that will be the end of this era. So we failed upon building the academies. So we are very far behind on science and culture. That is how sometimes it ends, really. The real problem was that I should have played with long eras, longer eras. This was not done with longer eras. So starting next game, I will just keep on playing with longer eras. I will not be bothering with shorter eras at all. So yep, that was the end.
It was not easy keeping mouths fed and armies equipped. Persia's traders knew this and ensured the vitality of their goods flowed freely.
So we have the ability to choose whatever we want. We went up with Napoleon. Yep, we can transition to next stage. And we have a choice between different civilizations that we can choose, either because we started off as Napoleon or whether we started off as Persia. In my last game, I definitely had tried Abbasid, so it was very good. So in this game, I don't know. Oh, this all of these options really are locked. So the only options available are Inca, Mongolia, Shawnee, or Abbasid. And I think, considering that we are struggling on culture and science, I will just go there. And we will try to build it up.
Bahamut rumbles and sways the jacinth slab of Kuyutha. The Abbasids' weight will realign the balance of the world.
Yep. So you can already see that the academies were not completed. That was only just blacksmith. It has also been made obsolete. So really, yeah, our cities are very strongly struggling. And they have started so far ahead too. So this will be an issue for sure. I will actually start playing the game again on a different save. So I will make up a save here for sure. Game 5.1. But I will start up this series again, just that time with a longer save option. So if I exit to main menu, yeah, whatever. So let's say if we have new game and advanced option like load config game 5 daily load, right? I will actually go for not standard but longer game length. And disaster intensity I will just keep like maybe moderate. The crises are fine. I will actually remove the crisis since I don't think that they add any real benefit and they just mess up all your plans. So that is how I will launch the game again. And we will restart this series. this way. Game 5, longer ages. Yep, that is how I will start again in the next game. Let's see.
They will come from every corner of the world to pledge their strength and march
It
onto the
always starts
same
us
line.
like that, even
The
though we were
might
nine.
and glory of Persia embodied.
Yep, and we started off in the same location, so I want to see how that will go. If we play the save again, game 5B.0, longer ages, no crisis. We will try to see if we can, how we will be doing in this save. So that is where I will be ending the stream. Thank you all for watching. Hope all of you enjoyed the stream and the video. See you all next time. Bye bye.